Hello, hello. A guten Erev Shabbos to one and to all. Everyone should have a wonderful and peaceful day today on Friday. I wanted to share with everybody a fascinating idea on this week's Torah portion. This week again, we find ourselves in a double Parsha. It's ACHAREI MOS-KEDOSHIM, and we're going to turn our focus to PARSHAS KEDOSHIM. PARSHAS KEDOSHIM starts off with the words, Kedoshim to you. You shall be holy. God, Hashem, is commanding us, His nation, that we need to be holy. One of the mitzvahs that are in this week's Parsha of Kedoshim is B'tzedek Tishbot Amisecha, that you shall judge one favorably. Now Rashi, the primary commentator on Chumash, gives two ideas or explanations behind the words B'tzedek Tishbot Amisecha. And in his second interpretation, he explains that this refers to each and every one of us. That when it comes to one of our friends, one of our neighbors, one of our co-workers, one of our family members, one of our fellow congregants, whoever it may be, we have a mitzvah, a positive commandment to judge that person favorably. We have a mitzvah to judge one another favorably. A story that really brings home this point occurred with Rabbi Yitzchak about 200 years ago. It was on Yom Kippur, and Rabbi Yitzchak had stepped out of shul, out of synagogue, for just a few minutes to take a break. As he was outside, he sees a young man brazenly eating on Yom Kippur. And he turns to the young man, and he says, "Oh wow, you must not be feeling well. Have a refuah shalema, feel better." And the young man says, "Rabbi, I feel fine. I'm doing great today." To which Rabbi Yitzchak responds, "Oh, did you know that today is Yom Kippur, the holiest day of the year for the Jewish nation?" "Rabbi," says the young man, "who doesn't know it's Yom Kippur?" To which Rabbi Yitzchak responds, "Perhaps you don't know that it's not permitted to eat on Yom Kippur?" "Rabbi, who doesn't know you can't eat on Yom Kippur? Everyone knows you can't eat on Yom Kippur." To which Rabbi Yitzchak reaches heavenward and says, "Hashem, I gave one of your children so many chances and excuses to excuse himself and to not say the truth about why he's eating on Yom Kippur, yet he still sticks to the truth. That's so amazing, Hashem. Look at your special nation, they say the truth." So we see how Rabbi Yitzchak went to such lengths to excuse this fellow young man, and even when there was no excuse for him, he still found a zechus, a merit for this young fellow, that he was saying the truth. The lesson in this week's Parsha, this week's Torah portion, we find that this mitzvah, B'tzedek Tishbot Amisecha, was specifically placed in Parshas Kedoshim, in the Parsha of Kedoshim to you, be holy. What's the connection? And the connection is obvious. In order to build a society of trust, of love, a warm society of people getting together and enjoying being together, we need to create a society where we judge everyone favorably. We need to learn from Rabbi Yitzchak of Berditchev that even when there's no excuse, we still need to find an excuse for somebody. Let's take this lesson into our daily lives and let's judge everybody favorably at all times.